Hi everyone, this is Josh from TechInPedagogy, and the tool I want to show you today is Adobe Spark. Great tool from Adobe. It is a free resource for us. There are paid options, but today I'll be addressing the individual account specifically. So Adobe Spark has three parts to it. It has page, post, and video. I will address all of them individually at some point. Today I'm going to give you an overview and address page specifically. So I'm on my dashboard here for Adobe Spark, and I see some options here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into projects to show you an example. And I'm going to scroll down here to one in particular so I can just show you what it's capable of. And I'm going to use this edited version as a chance to show you an overview, but also show you how to edit. If you were starting on your own, you would go into create a project and you come up with an option. So I'm looking at the pages option. I'm going to edit. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a preview just to give you a sense of what I have here. So essentially what I've done is I've created a web page using some personal images, some I created, and some stock photos off the internet. And my topic here is using classes as an opportunity to improve a student's digital footprint. And I have a scroll here. This did not take long to make. I have some links, I have some images, and I have a screen part, and I'll explain some other things. This is a hyperlink here. So what we have here is something that was pretty straightforward, easy to make, and I'm going to show you how to make one, and more importantly, I'm going to show you some of the things we're able to do. So you can see this section off here, and within it, I can add a photo, I can add some text. To give you an example, there's a photo, here's some text I added. I can add a button, which would be a hyperlink. We see an example of that right here. I have a hyperlink to my website. I can add a video, whether it be a video you create. I could take this video here once it's made, and I can put it in there. I can also make. There's another tool that we'll be discussing in a different segment using Adobe Spark Video that I can use. I can make a photo grid, think of a collage of sorts. I can make a glide show or a split layout where you have images and text on either side of the screen. To show you a glide show, because that's probably the least intuitive, you see that I have these images here. Now here we have a glide show where you see some text, you see some pictures, and they tend to fade one into the other. This is a relatively new feature. I can add a collaborator. I can share the link, and I have a few other options. I can drop in a tracking ID so I can see how many people have viewed it. So the question now becomes, what can I do with it? As we're working increasingly in an online learning environment, there's a good piece here. I've spoken in other segments, and I've written about the importance of a social presence in an online environment. You have a great opportunity here for you and your students to make an about me. Just showing you one example here. I have a short about me that I did just as a getting to know you. So in an online environment where there might be a lot of text, there might be a lot of, that lack of face-to-face interaction, that rapport that you establish probably very, much more easily in a face-to-face class. This is an opportunity for students and the educator to share ideas with each other, particularly higher ed. There's great applications here. It also gets the students kickstarted doing something engaging. And as you see, Adobe Spark is a relatively intuitive tool. So it also gives them a little bit of a confidence boost when they're able to create something that looks pretty good early on. The other thing is you can make student presentations out of this. So, trying to move away from the conventional, PowerPoint presentation, this might be a good one. And because it's internet-based, it's also easy to share. So what I'll do is in my Intro to Ed Tech class, I will have students create an online tutorial on some technology tool. And then what we do is we take their Adobe Spark, or there's other tools we use like YouTube or Prezi or what have you, but Spark's probably the most common. and we then share that on social media, and we're able to track, and they're able to build their professional learning networks and get a good solid digital footprint. So in conclusion, Adobe Spark, great tool. You have a number of options for creating your account. There is a free option. I tend to use Google, but you have Facebook and so forth. You can create your own projects. You can also make images that are specific to the tools of the pixel dynamics for Instagram and Facebook, which we will get into in a different section. And that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. And I look forward to hearing about you. And if you found this video useful, please share it with others and like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye.